Hi Sagittarius, this is your monthly horoscope video for October 2018. We're going to start with the beginning of the month for Sagittarius. Beginning of the month for Sagittarius. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius for the beginning of October. Okay guys, so beginning of the month, we are going into October with the Venus retrograding on October 6th. So I am seeing that as a prominent theme in your cards at the beginning of the month. Now, if you watched my videos last month, I talked about Venus retrograding in September, but that was like the shadow of it retrograding, or pre-retrograding. But it actually does retrograde on the 6th of October. Sorry for any confusion that causes. It's definitely stirring some stuff up for you, maybe with Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. I am seeing like the King of Cups coming up, followed by the 10 of Cups in reverse. And, you know, around that 6th of October mark, you know, I am seeing how that definitely affects you guys. 4 of Wands reverse, 6 of Wands reverse, and 5 of, or the Hierophant in this deck, it's called the Unity. So what does this mean? And basically what I'm seeing is you're questioning your relationships, even though they are pretty awesome. The 10 of Cups righted is a really great card about contentment, romance, personal life, family things, all things peachy keen. Now, when the King of Cups comes up, it's reminding you that you can trust the person you're with, who might be warm-hearted, very honorable and devoted. So there's a couple of things that are happening here for you guys, Sagittarius. So I just want to make sure. First, I'll talk with the romance aspect. So you're definitely questioning that, the 4 of Wands in reverse. But then there's also this aspect of getting involved somehow in some kind of creative thing, cultural thing. Maybe you're finding it challenging to sort of get that promotion at work. I'm seeing that 6 of Wands in reverse. You could be questioning where Venus is retrograding, the type of work you're doing. Maybe, you know, this card, the Unity card in this deck, is all about reaching out to people of all walks of life and connecting to a community. And then that's one of the messages of the King of Cups, is getting involved in a cultural event or a creative endeavor. So, you know, you might be just thinking about those things. Those topics might be on your mind for the most part. Now let's see, middle of October for Sagittarius, what's going on for you guys. Middle of October for Sagittarius. Okay, a lot of 7. So around October 7th, I want to say, it could be around the 17th. Around the new moon, for sure, there's some kind of a shift that happens for you. The new moon's on the 8th, 9th, and it's in Libra. So it brings up a lot of stuff about relationships, and maybe you are aware here, you know, the 4 of Cups comes up, like you're a little bit distracted. Maybe you're taking people around you for granted, so just keep that in mind. Around the 17th, like I said, there's some kind of a shift. It starts around that new moon, but you really feel it around the 17th. The Star card comes up in that position. And it's just a reminder that challenging times are behind you. I feel like, you know, around the 20th of October, you really embrace that. You go through a little bit of a hiccup from the 17th to the 20th or the 21st, where you start to question, like, is this really happening for me? Am I really, moving in the right direction? Again, the questions of Venus retrograding coming to the surface, where you're thinking about, like, do I really want to be doing this? Should I invest in something different? But around the 20th, 21st, I feel like you take charge of your life. You really embrace, like, the power that you have and the ability that you can kind of create whatever you want. Like, I feel like in terms of career, you sort of get your head back on, screwed on tight. So let's look at the end of the month for October and see what goes on, especially during that full moon in Taurus on the 24th. Let's look at that for Sagittarius. The full moon definitely brings up some stuff for you guys. We have the High Priestess showing up in reverse. So, you might not be trusting those insights that you get around that full moon, but you definitely want to reflect carefully before you take any actions of any kind. You might even have someone, the Page of Swords comes up, that comes forward in your life that brings clarity, but it won't be it will be delivered, or the message will be delivered in a sort of blunt fashion, very to the point, helpful, yes, but it might be really difficult for you to hear what they have to say. This could be a daughter, a teenager, or a teenager, early 20s even, or just like ideas that come through dreams as well. I feel like this relates mainly to things that have held you down in the past. There's some kind of opportunity that happens around that full moon, and it's sort of unexpected, which doesn't surprise me, where Uranus is, I think it's opposing the moon at that time, something like that. Anyways, there's something that comes in, and definitely a realization that whatever has been holding you back, it's time to move away from. Around, I want to say the 30th of October, around Halloween, there's some celebration happening, and friends, and the Three of Cups showing up there. And then, you might be staying up a little bit too late, overthinking some things, so the Nine of Swords comes up. So around, I want to say, the 29th of October, something like that. So you definitely want to be mindful of getting some sleep around the end of October, getting more sleep, finding a way to kind of tone down your worries around that time. Let's see if there's any other messages for Sagittarius for the month of October. This is the second time someone's got this card this month. So there's definitely some kind of business venture that's coming your way. And it's saying trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So, yeah, definitely that's showing up, I feel, for you more mid-month. And I wouldn't take any action on or after that, like around that full moon time, the 24th. I would just kind of sit on whatever opportunity did come your way, and maybe just buy yourself some time to really make sure, like, it's legit. But there's definitely some kind of opportunity for you showing up this month, anywhere between the 17th and the 26th, I want to say. So hopefully that helps you guys this month, and you can definitely share this video if you find it helpful with your friends. Remember to subscribe. If you need a personal reading, you can contact me with information below, and I will see you again here next month for the month of November.